So if you guys recall, what are you guys taking pictures of? I am not a very photogenic person, and I am the most boring person, so no need to put me on Instagram. All right, but at least wait till I do my curls, okay? Then you can Instagram me. All right, so so you should have this, and remember, you should have styles selected. Okay, let's get that going. Okay, then we had the body selector. Yes, sir. You can do it yourself right now. Okay, so open up we created we created the history page. Okay, I'm going to go over this again right now, okay? I'm going to go over everything right now, so if you haven't, just sort of as a refresher. So open up history, and then go into Wikipedia. Okay, everybody go into, okay, so you're supposed to go to Wikipedia robotics. All right. So then we're going to go down to history. All right, and then we're going to just copy this one paragraph right here. Okay? Then you copy it, and then remember to paste special. All right, am I going too fast for you, Lewis? So on where it says files right here, where it says files, right click, new file, and call it history. Okay, that goes for everybody else. All right, so then again, you go to Wikipedia. Okay, did you paste it here? So make sure it's in the center. Okay, so hit space a few times or return a few times. Then we went ahead and we started the CSS. CSS stands for Cascading Style Sheets. Okay, so you should have CSS Designer right here. All right. And then I'm not sure where you're at, but you should click on plus sign right here. All right, it'll say, then what you're going to do is create a new CSS file. Okay, what does it show? Your computer number 36, so let me see what you got. Okay, so for the rest of you, we should have in Dreamweaver. Okay, we created a new style sheet right here. Okay. Okay, so once again, we had, if you want to choose a different gradient color, like I just did with Lewis, I can choose red if I like. And I can choose another color, and then you can press return, okay? And then go to live mode, and you can see pretty much everything, although it's kind of shoddy there. All right, next thing what I like to do, okay, is everybody with me? If not, please raise your hand, otherwise I'm gonna move forward. And like I said, you guys gotta kind of experiment. The background size should be about 100%, and it should be cover or contain, but it's an auto, so that's okay. And the background attachment I recommend is going to be fixed, okay? All right, next thing what I like for you to do is add an image in the background, okay? So here it is right here, background image. So what you can do here, okay, you can press the garbage can right here. Next to gradient, there is a garbage or trash, and you can go ahead and click there and it's gone. So you should have a complete white background, okay? Now what I'd like for you to do is, if you created a background, I think we did, if we created a background, and you can choose, you can go online right now and choose another background. So if you click on, let's see, where is it? Well, I thought I had it. So background image. So here it is right here, right above it, URL, enter path. So you click on browse, okay, and now let's find an image, okay, whichever we used before. I'm not sure. I thought it was this one, so BG01, okay, but that's really small. So we had a hard time finding a good high-res image, if you recall. So yeah, I'm not sure. Let's see. There's one here. I don't like any of these. So I think we use this guy right here. Okay, so I'm going to press open, and there I have it right there. If I go to live mode, there you see right there, of course it's all gray, but you see what happens over here. There's a URL right there. If you want to take a couple of minutes, few minutes to find a good background image, I don't know where to exactly find them. Jerry, you okay? You sound like Dino the dinosaur. All right. You don't even know what Dino the dinosaur is.
What dinosaur?
Dino the dinosaur from Flintstones?
I was thinking that was the little dude from what's that show? Where it's all the dinosaurs and it's got the dad and the mom and the little
Oh, the
dinosaur.
land. Oh, I know what you're talking about. That,
Yeah.
that puppet.
Yeah, they're all puppets and little
Yeah, I forget what. Oh God, what do they call it? Now you got me thinking.
I knew what it was called. My dad was showing me it, and I don't remember the name of it, but I know what all the characters and stuff.
It didn't last very long.
No, it didn't. In the content for years to come.
You can actually look under screensavers. Okay, and let's see. I don't know. The internet's kind of slow. Okay, so here's a few things here. So if you look at, if you did a search on screensavers, okay, so let's just say you find something that's dark, or you can always go into Photoshop and lighten it. But I'm going to do something else here. I'm going to choose this one right here. And again, you got to look at, yeah, there's nothing here, my God. See, I mean, these are all small because I'm looking at 604.
How do I have it where it doesn't move? There's a way to do it.
Well, I'm going to choose this one here, even though it's not. So I'm going to go ahead and right click, save image as, and I'm going to put it in here. All right, so then what I'm going to do now is with the image, I'm going to go into Dreamweaver. I found my image, so just watch first and then you can do. Okay, so there it is. All right, and then again, you can go ahead and, like I said, you can have it fixed. This case, you may want to have a contain or cover. Let's see what it looks good best. Cover would be the best. Okay, so if you can see, when I choose my my thing, my background. I chose cover and I chose fixed. All right, so try it. And then what I'd like you to do, okay, is go ahead and change the color of the text. We're going to work on text next. So go ahead. Anybody need an image? Go ahead. And like I said, take it into Photoshop and stretch it to about 1,000 pixels. All right, it is now 11:08. I'll give you till 11:13. Then I'll ask again. But I basically choose screensavers. Yeah, choose cover.
I found it cool enough with relating to robots. How you do it.
Yeah, robots are good.
Or was this already computers? It was like a matrix involved.
Yeah, the matrix is right here.
That one, yeah.
But like I said, you may want to bring it into Photoshop and just go ahead and stretch it there. Okay, or you could bring it here and bring it into Dreamweaver and just say cover, even if it's 600 pixels wide. Let's see if I can find a robotics. Oh, this is cool. I like this. Oh, hell yeah, I'm going to choose this one.
He's chilling.
Yeah. Save image
What
as.
about the one where they standing up?
This one right here?
The one next to it.
This one?
No, that one.
This one?
The one next to the one you have right now.
Oh, or this one?
Yeah.
I like this one better.
He's chilling right there.
Okay, so I did robotic screensavers and I found some really good ones. So this one's called 489, whatever, I don't know, I can't read it. So now I'm going to go ahead and change it. I'm just going to click on the folder and find that. Word, look at that. There we go. Yeah. And then be sure to save all your work. Save all this time. Okay, so instead of saying save as or save, make sure you press save all. Anybody absent next to you? Kyron's not here. All right, looks like just about everybody's got it.
That's what it was called. It was just called dinosaurs.
Dinosaurs? Okay. Okay, so everybody's got, listen up, everybody's got text. Hopefully you got text. And then what I'd like you to do, if you have a dark background, click on the T right here for text. Okay, click on the T right here for text. Okay, and you'll have lots of options over here, including color, font family, font style. So what you got to do now, of course, is you got to highlight everything. Okay, so highlight it. Choose the font family. Okay, again, you can choose whichever font you want. All right, so like I said, if you don't like the choices you have here, now in web design, it's always going to be several fonts. This is old school thinking. Okay, the reason I say that is because back in the day, you really weren't sure what kind of fonts the system had, but now most systems have hundreds of thousands of fonts. A Mac has a ton of fonts, and so you don't really have to worry about it. So, but I chose Trebuchet. If you really want, click on Manage Fonts right here. And here, now please don't choose anything here, but go to local custom font stacks. And here are all the fonts in your system that you can choose from. Okay. If you like a font, like for instance, I love this font, Avenir. I guess I'll just choose one that's kind of Avenir medium. So I'm just going to click that and bring it over, and then press done. And you'll notice that Avenir now appears as a font right up there. So, but I got my font, and then what I'm going to do now is style. I'm going to choose normal, okay. For size, okay. Let's see, size. It should be points, okay. And notice how it disappears. So, but now I can scrub to the right. You see that? I chose 13. So if you choose points, it'll probably turn into 0 and your fonts look like, you can just go ahead and type in 13 or 13 points. That's what I did, okay? You can scrub to the left, scrub to the right. Okay, text align is pretty self-explanatory. That's just left, right. So we want to keep it just left, okay? Text decoration is underline over the line, okay? You can try it. I don't recommend doing anything with it, but you can see that once I click overline, okay, there's underline, there's overline, there's strike throughs, okay? But there's no need for that at this point. If you want to indent is usually the first thing, the first one. So if you click here, I'll go ahead and try to shrink this a little bit. So if you can see now, if I indent, you notice the first sentence kind of indents a little bit, okay? And it goes by pixels, so I'm not sure how you want to do it, but 25 looks pretty good. Alrighty. If you want a shadow, I don't know why you would want a shadow, but you know, you notice that, okay, that would just make it look weird. So don't put the shadow. Usually that's for headings. Okay, so here comes color. As you can see, if you move down, now the letter spacing would be very interesting. So if you click on points, okay, notice when you do that, spacing is the amount of space between letters. So I wouldn't touch that. I think it's good as is. Same thing with word spacing. That means space between words. So we can play with that later, but just not right now. And what I'm trying to do is trying to figure out layout here. Okay, so kind of bear with me as we try to figure this out together. I'm going to go ahead and click on right here. It says layout. Okay, if you click there. So, okay, so if you click here, this little icon, so this is where you got to kind of focus what I'm saying here. So watch what happens, okay? I've got this whole thing selected right here. Okay, it's already selected. Now down below, okay, watch what I do, then do as you watch. I'm going to go ahead and move this over. Now you notice how the paragraph changes. That's 35 pixels. I don't know if I want it to change all that much, so I'm going to leave this alone, 0. But the right side, watch this. Now I'm going to move it in so it's to the right of the robot. See that? I'm going to keep going until it's to the right of the robot. See that? There you go. Check that out. Before, we had to use tables. But now, I've got it to the right of my robot. Pretty cool. And I got to do it even more. So I might just make it, like I said, you just kind of make it, crappers. You just got to make it seem like it's making sense here. Okay, there we go. All right, so try that. So once again, we clicked over here on this where it says layout, and then I kept as here down where it says margins. I kept it at 0, but the right side, because I got an image there. Now, again, what I have is not equal to what you have. You might have something completely different. Okay, so everybody try it. I'm gonna walk around for anybody who needs help. Adam, how you doing? Can you hear me with those things? Okay. How you doing? Anybody else?
I wanted to get all of this separated.
Okay. All right, so here's my challenge to you, my friends. What I'd like for you to do now is go back to Wikipedia, please, and I'd like you to copy this entire table. Okay, watch me first. Let me do it, because if I screw up, then I can help you. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and highlight this whole thing, this whole table. And the way I do it is I go ahead and I basically press and hold the shift key and I click here. Okay, I click here and I go down all the way across. Okay, and I click right here. So in other words, I just shift click and then at the very end shift click again. I'm going to copy, Command C or right click, copy, and now let me do this please. I'm going to put it right in here. Whatever this is outside, I don't want to put it in there. So let me paste it, Command V. There we go. Looks like, oh, I'm sorry. You got to put it on design mode. See, that's why I wanted to. All right, see, there it is. With design mode, I copied the entire table. And you notice that with that, okay, I've got, so I can actually stretch this out a little bit, but let me see if I can do this. Well, let me undo it, please. Whoops. So instead, what I'm going to do now, I'm going to go to split mode. Okay, watch this, please. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and in split mode, I'm going to put it right here. So this is the paragraph. Okay, so the paragraph, okay, so I'm going to put place table here. I'm just going to type that. And if I go over here, there it is right there. So let's see, I think, let me go ahead and paste it again. All right, so that's what I have there. I was kind of hoping it would stretch out a little bit more. But let me see what else I can do. I think there's another thing you can do. Why don't you guys try that? Okay, make sure it's on split view design mode. I'll do it again. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to go to Wikipedia and you're going to, okay, right over here where it says date, you're going to press shift and click. That's all you're going to do. Press shift and click. And then you're going to go to the lower right, all the way down to the very end of the table, which, by the way, is right around here. Okay, not inside the table, but right here. And I'm going to press shift and click and notice everything selected. Okay, and then I'm going to Command C, copy. And then making sure this is on design mode, I'm just going to go ahead. And I did put a thing called place table here, and I have my reasons. Okay. I got my reason, so I'm going to go ahead and paste it. There we go. Alrighty, good job, everybody. So, but we have to kind of work to make it. I kind of want, and if you notice right now, okay, if I go to live mode, let's go ahead and save this, please. And let's go on to, if you go to Finder, I think we're going to stop right here. Let's go to Finder and find that document. Infotech, practice 02, history. So let's go to open with Google and let's see what it looks like. As you can see now, okay, so there's a lot of work to be done. Huh? Okay, so just go ahead. As you can see, there's some work to be done. Okay, because as you can see right now, it still stretches all the way across. So I'm not, maybe I didn't save all. File, save all. So make sure you save all before you check. So save all, and then I'm going to go back here and I'm going to refresh. Ah, much better. Okay, so it's much better. We'll work on the table tomorrow, but you notice how my text goes up but my robot stays still. Okay, text goes up, robot stays still. Okay, so at any rate, what I might have to do is kind of put a highlight over the words, highlight on the table. We'll do that tomorrow. Okay, right now, take a break, save this. Okay, we'll turn this in. We'll turn in something tomorrow. Good job. If you need my help right now, let me know. But I don't want to throw too much at you. Adam, you good? All right. Manuel, okay? Need help? Okay, let me go there and help you.